Hello everyone, welcome to Akash to Science, and today in this video I will be discussing the transit of Rahu into the Kritika Nakshatra. Recently, few days back, Rahu has entered the Kritika Nakshatra while it is transiting through the sign of Taurus on 19th of September 2021. Just like all other nakshatras, Kritika Nakshatra also has 4 quarters or 4 padas. The first pada of Kritika Nakshatra belongs to the sign of Aries. The next 3 padas of Kritika Nakshatra belongs to the sign of Taurus. Now, since Rahu transits in the retrograde motion, so it has entered the 4th quarter or 4th pada of Kritika Nakshatra while it is transiting through the sign of Taurus. Now, it will be transiting through the Kritika Nakshatra till 11th of July 2022. And during this span of time, how it is going to give result with respect to Kritika Nakshatra and with respect to the significance of Rahu, we need to first understand the significance of this nakshatra. Then we will understand that how Rahu is going to add its own flavor while giving result while it is transiting through this nakshatra. Kritika Nakshatra deals with Kartikeya. Kritika Nakshatra deals with Kritikas who brought up Kartikeya from a very young and early age. Kartikeya is the commander-in-chief of the gods. He got an aim or objective to remove all the demonic forces, all the evil forces, and restore the dharma. So sometimes it becomes very essential that in order to restore the good things in our life, we need to cut down, we need to eliminate, we need to remove the wrong things, we need to remove the imperfect things from our life. And that's the reason Kritika Nakshatra is associated with any kind of sharp pointed objects, be it a knife, be it the pointed edge of the scissor, or be it any kind of blade which can cut through things. Here, cutting through things means to remove the imperfections, to remove the wrong things. Okay. That is the reason you will see that any Kritika native, they are very good at finding the imperfections, means in their way of their life, means how they are living or how they are staying in their environment, they can easily find out that what is wrong here, and they will surely point it out that this is the thing which is to be done like this and not like that. So they are very straightforward, and that is the reason you see Kritika Nakshatra deals with a very active force, straightforward focus. They will not move here and there. They know that what is their objective and aim is. Now, in order to go through those things, they need energy. The deity which is associated with Kritika Nakshatra is Agni, fire. Now, the fiery power is associated with this nakshatra. But essentially, this fire power is for the purification, to protect, to conserve. We should not forget that it was the Kritikas who brought up Kartikeya from a very tender early young age. It was their sense of maternal love towards Kartikeya who protected him. But again, when Kartikeya got the dignity of that commander-in-chief of army, he went to remove all the evil forces. That kind of energy, that kind of fiery power is associated with this Kritika Nakshatra. And when we go through the Bimsotri Dasa system in Vedic astrology, you will find that in the Bimsotri Dasha system, the planetary ruler of Kritika Nakshatra is Sun. When we associated Sun with Kritika Nakshatra, then you will find that the native who has Moon, Sun, or even Lagna, it can be multiple planets placed in Kritika Nakshatra. You will find that those natives are very relentless, very ruthless while removing their obstacles. They are very critical towards their way of their life, means they will, while doing any work, they know that what are the things to be removed in order to make it perfect. And at times they are very critical to their own self also. But here one thing is there. Since they have an eye to recognize the imperfection, they also have the power to purify it, power to eliminate it and make it correct. It is not that they will always criticize the things. No, they also have the solution towards it, and that is the reason they are always very active. They are unstoppable. Now, in order to remove the imperfection, you need the energy. Now, when Rahu is transiting through the sign of Taurus in the Kritika Nakshatra, what is Rahu? Rahu is something which is out of box thinking, any energy which is unpredictable. Rahu is that smoky energy. We cannot predict what Rahu is thinking, correct? It is very powerful and at the same time it is unpredictable. When Rahu transits through a sign, or whenever Rahu transits along with a planet conjunct with it, Rahu amplifies the energy, but in a improvised manner. Some innovations will be there. So now what will happen? Rahu will make particular that sign of Taurus, wheresoever placed in our horoscope, the significance related to that house, depending upon the ascendant of the mankind, of that native, you will find that due to this transit of Rahu through the Kritika Nakshatra, those significance will get amplified. We will find lots and lots of energy while fulfilling the aspect of those things in our life due to that firepower, but in an innovative way, in an improvised manner. Rahu will bring that improvisation to remove the imperfection, to cut it down and make it perfect. Now the question comes, the deity fire, Agni, this nakshatra has the rajasic tendencies, means Rajoguna is associated with this nakshatra. And the thing which is very important here is that since Rahu amplifies everything, it will also amplify the firepower also. It may happen that if we don't control or don't channelize the energy in a proper manner, it can lead to some kind of problems also. And slowly and gradually we will understand that as the transit is going on, you will understand, or it may have started already, you will understand that certain things are coming out or certain things are falling in front of our life which we need to make perfect, which we need to make it correct. And since it is Rahu, so it will be in some uncommon way, some different way, which other people will not expect that you may do it like that, in that way also. When it has entered the fourth pada of Kritika Nakshatra in the sign of Taurus, if you check the D9 chart of this transit, you will find that Rahu is transiting through the Pisces, through the sign of Pisces in the Navamsa chart. So that means here Rahu is telling that yes, we can fulfill our desires, we can fulfill our materialistic desires by becoming a bit creative. So what will happen? Through our creative energy, through the innovative approach of Rahu, we can get our desires fulfilled. Not only that, Pisces is 11 house away from Taurus. So now Rahu is feeling that if I think in a different manner and use the energy in a proper way, I can be a bit creative also, and that creativity can give me much more better results. The most important part here is that Pisces is the 12th house of the natural zodiac. That means it is hidden, the realm is hidden. Although you will feel that you are doing everything superficially, but internally you are working through it. Since Pisces is that 12th house of the natural zodiac and it is the D9 chart, so internally you will be working on your creative skills in order to fulfill your materialistic desires. When it will be entering the third pada of Kritika Nakshatra, in the D9 transit, you will find that it has entered the sign of Aquarius. Now, Aquarius is such a sign which has got the ability to make new explorations, new inventions, new discoveries, something which is innovative. And Rahu is the planet which is also associated with Aquarius apart from Saturn. You will see that when we think in a normal sense, we cannot find something, we cannot discover something. In order to invent something, in order to make something different, we need to experiment. Rahu gives us the thought or the thinking process to experiment and make something new. This is the pada, the third pada of this Kritika Nakshatra, which is linked with Aquarius Navamsa. So this is the time when you will be exploring your energy in order to create something new in your life. Not only that, Aquarius sign also deals with the original 11th house of the natural zodiac, dealing with large network organizations, friend circles. It has also some humanitarian approach. So that means this links with new learning also. You will learn something and you will make something, you will create something new. It may happen that now whatever things you have learned and whatever skills you have, you will improvise it in a such a way that you make something new, you create something new. Because in the Pisces Navamsa, when it was in the fourth pada, it was working on its creative skills, and now it is using it and generating something new. It will happen for every one of us, wheresoever the sign Taurus falls, wheresoever the Kritika Nakshatra, that is the sign of Taurus, falls in our horoscope, depending upon the ascendant. When it will be transiting through the second pada of the Kritika Nakshatra in the sign of Taurus, it will be actually transiting in the sign of Capricorn in the D9 chart, which is 9 places away from Taurus in the natural zodiac, you will see. So that means it will be spiritual, but again, since it is the 9th house from Taurus, so it will be using its materialistic desires to be fulfilled as the aim or the objective of life, even if it is 9 places away from the Kritika Nakshatra, from the sign of Taurus. Because Capricorn is also a earthy sign, and here Rahu knows that I need to be committed, I need to be doing my work in a regular basis in order to get it down, to achieve it. So it will work on it. And slowly after, as the time goes away, you will find that Rahu has entered the sign of Aries in the first quarter of Kritika Nakshatra. Aries is a fiery sign. Kritika Nakshatra is, the deity of Kritika Nakshatra is Agni, fire. It is the most fiery energy, I will say. Now when you will find Rahu in the first pada of Kritika Nakshatra in the sign of Aries, you will find it is in the Sagittarius sign. So it will activate the Trikon, the Agni Trikon. You will find that the sign Aries, where Rahu is transiting in the first pada of Kritika Nakshatra in the D1 chart, in the transit chart, and you will find in the D9 chart it is transiting through the Sagittarius sign. Although Rahu thinks away from the norms of the society, still I will say that here Rahu will use its own innovation, own improvising energy to achieve its aim and objectives. Although this particular quarter has got high morals in order to get something done in a proper manner, I will say that we need to be very careful while channelizing our energy when Rahu is transiting through this first pada of Kritika Nakshatra. Because sometimes it happens that when we improvise a lot, at the same time we need to be very careful that how we are putting our steps. It should not be that in order to get something done, we should not take some wrong means and wrong method also. That is the thing which I will say, that while it is transiting through the first pada of Kritika Nakshatra, because it will be transiting through Sagittarius in the D9 chart. Now suppose anyone is going through the dasa of Venus, because Taurus is lorded by Venus, or anyone is going through the dasa of Rahu. Since Kritika is lorded over by Sun in the Bimsotri dasa system in Vedic astrology, anyone who is going through the dasa of Sun, when Rahu will be transiting through the Kritika Nakshatra first pada, which is in the sign of Aries, anyone who is going through the dasa of Mars will have a direct impact of this particular transit of Rahu through this particular time when it is transiting through the Kritika Nakshatra. Anyone going through the Mahadasa, Antardasa, or even Pratyantar Dasa of Sun, Rahu, Venus or Mars will have an direct impact of this transit of Rahu through the Kritika Nakshatra over the sign of Taurus. And yes, obviously the first pada of Kritika Nakshatra belongs to the sign of Aries. And if you are having a placement of any planet, or even if your Lagna, the degree of Lagna falls in the Kritika Nakshatra, if you have moon sign, sun sign in your Kritika Nakshatra, or multiple planets impacting that Kritika Nakshatra, you will find that you are going to get many more results, many more different types of results. Because suppose if you are having two planets sitting in Kritika Nakshatra, so Rahu will be transiting over those two natal planets. So the results will vary depending upon your dasa system also, and due to the placement of those planets over Kritika Nakshatra also. And you will see that the process has already started. Depending upon where the sign Taurus falls in your particular horoscope, depending upon your zodiac sign, your ascendant sign. Now this particular transit, I will say that first look for the ascendant sign and then see through the moon sign, because from people to people, from native to native, every transit has got different results. The same people, the same zodiac sign, depending upon your horoscope, depending upon your dasa, depending upon your planetary placements, the results can be different. So anytime if you want any consultation with me, one-to-one consultation, then you can check the links in the description section. You can join me in my Facebook account or the Instagram account. And now I will be discussing the transit of Rahu through the Kritika Nakshatra for all the natives, for all the zodiac signs, that is the starting from Aries to the sign of Pisces. But I will say you that first look it from your ascendant sign and then check it from your moon sign. And as usual, if you are new to this channel, then tap onto the subscribe button, click onto the notification bell icon, so that every time I make a new video you get notified instantly, and your comments are always welcome to me. Any opinion or any query which you have, you can write it down in the comment box. So come, let us start. For the Aries people, Rahu will be transiting in Kritika Nakshatra in your second house. This transit will be through your second house. Now second house, your speech, your wealth, your family will be impacted. Since Rahu is the obsession, it is the desire, so it will use this fiery energy of Kritika Nakshatra to fulfill all the desires, the material desires of your life. It may happen that you can go away from the rules and regulations which your family members, which your elders of your family have laid down in your life right from your childhood. You can make some improvisations, you can make some innovations in order to get your work done. I will only say you that use that energy in some positive manner, because it is the energy of fire. You can use the fire to purify something, you can use the fire to make some havoc. Okay, so it is up to us that how we are using that fiery power. But that's for sure that this fiery energy is so powerful that it can give you a clear focus, a straightforward idea to fulfill all the desires which you have. It will be very good in order to create a very good creative skill set in order to get your work done. You will be thinking of some innovative ideas, some improvisation to increase the wealth. Only one thing I will say you, that since it is transiting through the second house, make sure that you don't do some unnecessary spendings. Your behavior, your speech, overall should be taken very care of. How you behave with your family members and how you speak, be very careful, because of this fiery energy. It may happen that out of that impulsive emotions you say something, and later on you may feel that you shouldn't have done so. Okay, that's for the Aries people. For the Taurus people, Rahu will be transiting through your first house. Whenever Rahu transits through the first house, normally the thing which comes first in our mind is that this person is very innovative, this will make the person very courageous. But here it is transiting through the Kritika Nakshatra, so it will make you very active, very innovative. So use this energy to improve your health, to improve your personality, that how people looks at you. Definitely it will make you very courageous, it will be allowing you to think innovatively, your thinking pattern will be improved, and it will also help you to remove all the obstacles of your life. Your decision making power will be much more better now. Here one thing I will say you, that while you take any decision, definitely the solutions will be in front of you, because that is the root of signification of this Kritika Nakshatra, because it has the power to know the imperfection and also has the power to cure it, to cut it down and make it perfect. So you will get all those ideas. Only the thing is that while you take any decision, make sure that you do it in some good manner, in some proper manner. Otherwise I will say you that this particular transit through your Lagna will give you some innovative ideas to have lots and lots of gains in your life. People may feel that this person is changing the ideas, changing the course. suddenly behaving in some other manner. But yes, definitely if you do it some proper manner, innovations will be there, but channelize your energy in some positive way. Definitely it is going to give you results for the long time to come. Take care of your health. For the Gemini people, Rahu will be transiting through your 12th house. Now, Rahu is a very smoky planet, and 12th house is the house which deals with the other realm, far away places, foreign places. So, suddenly it will give you some spiritual insights. Again, it will make you creative. You can work in solitude, think improvisingly and innovatively to make your work done. You can have links with faraway places. You can meet new people of different cultures, foreign cultures. If you are associated with any multinational company or any foreign company or any foreign clients, you can have gains through them. Make sure that while you are using this Rahu energy in Kritika Nakshatra, make sure that whatever things you do, it should not be over manipulative, because Rahu has a tendency, has a power to manipulate the thing, because it has the power to over amplify the things. So just make sure that when you are dealing with the people of the foreign culture, in order to make sure that you make your dealings for the long time to come, don't be over manipulative. Okay, that is the one thing. And the second thing is that while you are working in solitude with your creative skills, in order to make sure that you are having gains for the longer time to come, you should be taking care of your health also. Since 12th house is the house of loss, take care of your spendings. And another thing is the most important part, 12th house is also the house of spirituality. You have to bring a balance between spiritual well-being and materialistic well-being. Taurus is a very materialistic sign. Since it is in your 12th house and Rahu is that over amplified energy, you have to bring that bridge. You are standing in that bridge. You have to bring that balance, because if you are able to bring that balance, you will find that spiritual well-being is also helping to make sure that you are getting your creative skills perfectly done, and your work is also getting done in a most proper manner. Okay. For the Cancer people, Rahu will be transiting in your 11th house. Normally the transit of Rahu in the 11th house is considered very good. Rahu has the power to make many friends, to interact with many people. It has the power to manipulate the things, to over amplify the things. Since it is traveling or transiting through your 11th house, it means that it has the energy to introduce yourself in front of the big organizations, so that you can have gains through them. You can have many friends. You will be working out in a team spirit on bigger projects. Since Rahu is a foreign energy, so it can happen that you can get link with some foreign companies also in order to have gains or fulfillment of desires in your life. This will help you. This transit of Rahu through the Kritika Nakshatra will help you. Only one thing, since it is the fiery energy, make sure that you do your work or channelize your energy in a proper manner. Only one thing that I will say you. See, I know that this Rahu energy will give you many more insights. It will make you very innovative in order to create something new. But make sure that you are doing it in a proper manner. Okay, means not overdoing something. For the Leo people, Rahu is transiting through the 10th house. Again, this transit is a very good one, because it will give you new ideas to reach the ultimate success. Because Kritika Nakshatra, the one thing which is associated with Kritika Nakshatra is that it is very straightforward nakshatra, and the word self respect and pride is also associated with this nakshatra. So here your pride and self respect will be at its height. So it may happen that you can go into any kind of arguments or any kind of problems with your seniors or authorities. You may feel that I am not meant to do all these things. Means I am Rahu. I have some self-esteem associated with me, especially when I am transiting through the Kritika Nakshatra. Okay, and I need that upper plane, that success, and to get that success, I can do anything. That is what Rahu means in Kritika Nakshatra, especially when it is transiting through the 10th house for the Leo people. Only one thing you need to be very careful is that while you are dealing with the authorities, make sure that you listen to them very properly, very carefully. Yes, obviously, you will be applying your improvisations, you will be applying your own innovative, out of box thinking while doing your work, and ultimately when you complete the work they will understand that yes, this person was correct, he was only trying to make it perfectly done. But what happens, initially the authorities will not understand that and they may create some problem in front of you. So you need to listen to them very carefully, and yes, you should be innovative, but again at the same time you must respect the authorities also, so that you can use their use them also in your work to be done, because you need to get their permission, you need to get their support in order to do some work even in an innovative way at your workplace. For the Virgo people, Rahu will be transiting through the 9th house. Now Rahu is a foreign energy, but I will say you that Rahu can give you spiritual mindset also, but in an innovative manner. Here one thing I will say you that since it is transiting through the Kritika Nakshatra, the fiery nakshatra, it can make you a bit impulsive. So it may make you feel that the teachings of your father, the teachings of your guru, or the rules and regulations which were laid down by the elders or the people who were similar to your guru or father like figure, you may suddenly feel that if I use all these things, I am not going to get fulfilled my desires or my materialistic things which I actually want, which I want to achieve. If I follow all these things, this will not do. I need to become a bit innovative, I need to become a bit improvised. You may feel like this. So that can create some kind of problem among your basic thinking process also, or between you and your elders also, your father also. So you need to be very careful that you maintain a proper decorum while you are dealing with your elders, while you are dealing with your father or guru. This is the first thing which you have to be very careful of. Secondly, use the energy of Kritika in an innovative way. Means I will say now this innovation has something to do with sun. Use it in a such a way that you can make them understand that yes, what you are trying to do will give you good results in the next days to come, because ultimately you need the blessing of your guru, ultimately you need to have the blessing of your father also. Another thing that since it is the sign of higher learning philosophy law, this Rahu can give you an innovative approach to learn new things also, about new cultures, new language, new people, new religious ideas also. Okay, it can also give you scope to go some far away places, maybe long distance travel, or maybe some religious discourses, in order to know something which can actually help you to be much more focused, straightforward, and fulfill your desires. For the Libra people, Rahu will be transiting through your 8th house. Now here Rahu is getting that fiery energy of Kritika, so it is actually helping you understand the deeper aspect of your life. It can be very good in learning the occult and spiritual sciences, any kind of occult science, any kind of thing which needs focus, which needs concentration, and again which needs solitude also, means which is hidden. So Rahu can give you suddenly that energy to learn all these things. Here, since 8th house is also the house of marital life or the longevity of marriage, so this Rahu can also give you energy to have more and more joint assets, means any kind of contact. Suppose if you have any contract with some other person, so it may happen that if you are having any kind of problem regarding that this Rahu will give you some improvised idea to make sure that that particular dispute or that particular conflict is removed. Any kind of problem related to joint asset or asset of some other people which you means any kind of conflict is going on, that will be resolved because of this Rahu, because Rahu here will be very focused regarding that. Okay, only one thing is here is that make sure that you don't cheat someone, and also make sure that you don't get cheated by anyone else, since it is the 8th house also. So regarding that also be very careful. Another thing, 8th house has the energy of suddenness, and Rahu in the fiery nakshatra, it is the Kritika nakshatra. So out of your impulsive nature, out of your sudden aggressive nature, don't take any kind of decision which can lead to any kind of problem. Make sure that you are taking care of your health very nicely during this transit of Rahu through the Kritika nakshatra. Since it is related to marriage, any decision which you take in marital life, make sure that you are taking it with your consultation of your spouse, and your behavior, your relationship with your in-laws or the people associated with your spouse's family, that relationship should be taken very carefully, very nicely. Your means how you are speaking to them, how you are behaving with them, how you are interacting with them has to be taken care. You need to be very careful regarding that also. For the Scorpio people, Rahu will be transiting through the 7th house. Now, as Rahu was transiting through the 7th house, you were much more focused towards your marital matters, towards your spouse, towards your decision regarding your marriage. But now Rahu is getting that fiery energy. Suddenly, that is that spur of moment that it is getting that energetic. Okay, so now you will be taking more interest towards your marital matters, towards your spouse or anything related to your marriage. Only one thing you need to be very careful is that while you are looking into your marriage matters, or while you are looking into your anything related to your spouse, make sure that you follow the rules and regulations of your marriage. Because since Rahu is that fiery energy, Rahu is that obsession, since it is thinking away from the norms of the society, if you are not following the fiery energy of Kritika in a proper manner, if you are not channelizing it in a proper manner, it can create any kind of problem in your marital life also. Okay, otherwise I will say you that if you are running any business, if you are having any partners, then this Rahu will make sure that you take proper decisions regarding your business matters, regarding your trade matters. It will help you down, it will help you out. Okay, for the Sagittarius people, Rahu will be transiting in your 6th house. Now, normally the transit of Rahu through the 6th house is considered very good, because 6th house is the house of hard work, it is the house of service, and here Rahu is getting that fiery energy. Because so now you will be able to follow your work, your passion in a much more proper way. Whatever work you do, suppose if you are working under someone, whatever work you are getting, you will be able to complete the work on time. or whatever daily routines or schedule which you are following in your life, you will bring a bit innovation or improvisation in those things and make your work done. Since it is the sixth house and it deals with accidents and wounds, and Rahu is transiting through that fiery energy of this Kritika Nakshatra, make sure that you are following or channelizing the energy in a proper manner. Don't overdo anything. Don't rush, because that can create some kind of problems. And yes, since it is transiting through the sixth house, take care of your health. Otherwise, I will say that normally the transit of Rahu through the sixth house gives overall success. This is the one word which I will say. It will clear off your opponents, it will clear off any obstacles from your life. So use that energy of Rahu through the sixth house, through your sixth house, to get more and more success in your life. Now, for the Capricorn people, Rahu will be transiting through your fifth house. Now, fifth house is the house of our creativity, our creative self-expression, intelligence, romance, to learn something. So this is the time you can use that fire energy to learn new skills, to increase your intellect. Now, since Rahu is that out of box thinking, you can learn something new, or you can use your energy or intelligence in some improvised manner. You can express yourself creatively in front of the world in some different manner. Or suppose if you are thinking to start to work on your talents, work on your creativity, this Rahu transit through the Kritika Nakshatra will give you lots and lots of energy to do it. In order to learn some technical subjects, suppose if you are a student, if you are associated with any kind of technical subjects, then this transit of Rahu will be very helpful towards you, I will say. It may happen that you may get connected with some foreign people also, because and there is a chance that you can get some beautiful relationship or affair. There is a chance that because of this fiery energy of Rahu transiting through the sign of Taurus. And the most important part here is that since it is the house of creative skills, many a times what happens that we have the skills hidden inside us, we are unable to express it, or maybe we don't know. Many times it happens. This transit of Rahu through the fifth house in the sign of Taurus, for the Capricorn people, you will be able to know about your talents. You will be able to understand that how can use that talent in order to have fulfilled your desires, your aims and objectives of your life. For the Aquarius people, Rahu will be transiting through your fourth house. Now, fourth house, apart from being the house where we live in, the home, the homely environment, it also deals with our luxuries, convenience, our desire to be at home, our obsession to be at home, at some luxurious place with all comforts and conveniences. So this transit of Rahu will make sure that you will use your intelligence in such a way that you can modify your homely place wherever you are living in. You can use some innovative ideas to decorate your home. Suddenly you may feel that you can use those luxurious items or you can bring those objects of convenience at your homely place, so that can increase the beauty, and you can also get the luxury staying at that home. Since Rahu is transiting through the fourth house of peace of mind, it is also the house which deals with our mother, and it is transiting through the Kritika Nakshatra, the fiery Nakshatra. I will say you that Kritika Nakshatra has a significance to protect, to conserve to take care. I will say that to enhance the power of this nakshatra through the transit of Rahu through your 4th house for the Aquarius people, one basic thing which you can do, take it as a remedy. Even if you don't take it as a remedy, you can do it. It will give you much more good result. Take care of your mother. Now since it is Rahu, it will be some innovative approach to take care of your mother, but take care of your mother. Spend some time with her. This will have multiple impact in your life. First of all, it will increase the peace of mind of your life. The first thing which I will say. The second thing is that it will improve the significance of Kritika Nakshatra. Okay. So I will say that this transit of Rahu through the 4th house, if you channelize the energy in a proper manner, then it can actually increase the luxuries, comforts, conveniences at your homely front. And yes, definitely this Rahu has the power to take care of all the things associated at your home. Means any kind of disputes or conflicts, Rahu has the energy to remove the imperfections, make it perfect. So channelize the energy and get the best out of it. For the Pisces people, Rahu will be transiting through the 3rd house. Transit of Rahu through the 3rd house is considered very good because it is the house of courage, efforts, actions, parakram. Okay. So what happens when you are improvising your skills, when you are putting some innovative ideas, that fiery energy to put your efforts and actions to make sure that yes, whatever you are doing it for the betterment of your life. Okay. Only one thing I will say, that since the significator of 3rd house is Mars, the nakshatra which is under consideration is Kritika, which is lorded over by Sun, and deity is Agni, and the transiting planet is Rahu. So you need to be very careful how you are channelizing your energy. It is not so easy, but yes, with time you will understand. With time you will understand. As 1 week or 2 week will go on, you will understand that yes, it is the time that when I must use my improvisation, but in a channelized way. Since it is the house of action, so suddenly you take some effort, you do some action, and if you cannot control your energy, that can lead to some kind of problem. Otherwise, the transit of Rahu through the 3rd house is one of the best, because normally it gives you all kind of success. Whatever work you start, until and unless you finish it, you will not sit. You will continuously will do it. You will work upon it. And that's the reason you will see that normally any people who has Rahu in the 3rd house, they are very energetic. Whatever hobbies they have a very innovative approach to fulfill their creative talents, hobbies, to do their work. And since it is a very fiery energy over this nakshatra, so suppose if you are an athlete, if you are associated with any kind of sports, or suppose any kind of martial arts, okay, because 3rd house also deals with our hands, okay, hands. So any kind of martial arts, so that will give you more better channelizing of energy during this transit. If you are associated with all those things, then that will give you more proper discipline and straightforward energy to fulfill your dreams and whatever actions you want to take. Otherwise, whatever hobbies you have, whatever creative talents you have, this Rahu or the fire power of this Kritika Nakshatra will give you proper channelizing of improvised energy. Only you need to make sure that whatever energy or whatever efforts you are putting in a correct manner. Improvisations will be there, innovative ideas will be there, but make sure that you are not overdoing something. And if you are able to channelize it, then trust me that this particular transit is going to be one of the best transit for the Pisces people in the 3rd house transit of Rahu in the Kritika Nakshatra. So that was the transit of Rahu for all the 12 zodiac sign. So again I will say that check it from the ascendant sign first and then from the moon sign. And if you have liked this video, press the like button, tap onto the share button so that you can share it to your near and dear ones. And as usual, if you are new to this channel, click the subscribe button, click the notification bell icon so that every time I make a new video you get notified instantly. Your comments are always welcome to me, and anytime if you want one-to-one consultation with me, check the links in the description section. So that's it from my side. Till then, when I come back for any another interesting next video, I'm signing off for today. Thanking you. Bye bye.